everyone, welcome back to the Foreplay channel. It's Bella.
This is Jace. Before we get today's video, make sure you leave this video a like. Comment if you guys have any questions about this video, any videos you want to see from us in the future, comment those down below. Then also make sure to subscribe so you never miss when we post a video.
This video is going to be a review about Desire Pearl in Cancun, Mexico. And if you are planning on going to Desire or Temptation or any of the other lifestyle resorts, if you guys book through our links, which we will have right here, it's free to you, helps us out a ton, and we even have different coupons and stuff on there as well to help save you money.
We did a really in-depth podcast about this, so if there's any details that we kind of skimmed over, they'll be really in-depth there. So if you want to hear that podcast, make sure to listen right down here. So we went to Desire Pearl on a day pass. We were originally supposed to stay there, but then we decided we'd have more fun at regular Desire for our personal taste, but they were kind enough to give us a day pass so we could go over and check it out, give it a full review, and we got a tour and everything. So I really feel like we got a great taste of what Desire Pearl is like. So we are gonna let you know all about it.
Demographic wise, Desire Pearl skews 50s to 60s is the bulk of the guests there. There are some people who are in their 30s, 40s. We felt like we didn't see anybody their 20s at all. We did see some people who were older than 60s, but a majority was 50s to 60s. The property is actually really big, especially for the amount of rooms that there are. There are only 98 rooms, and 10 of those rooms are part of something called Mansion, Desire Mansion, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But so there's not like a ton of rooms, but the property is huge, and so the pool was humongous, and the hot tub was humongous, and walking everywhere. There was like so many different beds around the pools too, and so property huge, gorgeous, but not that many rooms. The pool is all connected together. There's actually kind of a little barrier or a little wall that's inside of the pool that you can just hop over, which we feel like was a quiet side and then a not so quiet side, but overall both of them were pretty quiet, really.
We were also there at Saturday during the foam party, which is the busiest day there. So everyone told us it's more of a quiet resort, and we will concur that it is much more quiet than anywhere else you're gonna go. It is not a party atmosphere really at all. It seems to be more for relaxing, but for relaxing, it is wonderful.
At the pool, there is a bar right outside connected to the pool that you can go to. There wasn't a ton of shade here, and so make sure you keep that in mind. And then there were some other bars as well. There was a really nice bar that we felt like wasn't a ton of people there all the time, at least during the day, right at the lobby, so connected to the lobby. And then also connected to the lobby inside next to the bar was the club or the disco. And so this club we felt like had almost a royal feel to it. It was not super modern or disco-y like that. We felt like it was more upscale in that sense. And then there was a playroom that was super small though. So it was pretty much almost a circular type room, and I think maybe you could fit like 3 couples in there. And it wasn't a private room either, it was just a curtain.
It was the smallest playroom I've ever seen. You only make fun of New York City apartments. That was the size of this playroom. So we're gonna briefly talk about the mansions. These are the 10 most expensive rooms on the property. They were nice enough to give us a tour of them. They're almost like condos, I would say. They have their complete own section. They have their own pool, their own restaurant.
Own check-in.
Yeah, they have their own check-in. They have their own playroom, which is 4 times as big. They have a shower in their playroom. It's beautiful. And so if you have the chance to stay at the mansions, it's probably an incredible experience because it is one of the most beautiful, upscale places that we have seen in a long time.
It's very Ritz-Carlton vibe, very modern, and we're not exactly sure how to get a room there. We don't know if you need to be a Premier member or not, or if you can just get a room there. But in general, this one felt very secluded. So I think if you want to be more part of the resort as a whole and then going to the big pool and meeting new people, mansions probably isn't best for you. But if you had like a private party or something and wanted to invite people, I think it could be good.
Now I'm going to talk about the room that we got to see. This is one of the normal 88 rooms, and it was one of the junior suites. It was reminded me of Mexican architecture where it had a bunch of different colored tiles. It was really pretty. It was not a modern feel. It was a rustic, beautiful type room with a really great view. So the room, it was also a very big room. So it felt like a really nice room. People always say the rooms there are nicer than the other Desires. I don't know if I agree with that. I think that they are great rooms, but I would say they're equal.
I would say it gave a rustic feel, like a Mexican rustic. They did have theme nights every single night. It's going to change per year, so just make sure that you check the website to see what theme is going on then. The food was really good. We got to eat the lunch and breakfast buffet, and it was gorgeous. So going into the actual restaurant was super, super pretty. You can see outside into the ocean too, and it was so gorgeous. That day they had some food outside, and they had like sushi and some seafood, which was really nice. There were some other restaurants. There was an Asian restaurant and a steak restaurant that we personally didn't get to try out because it was for dinner, but we've heard that they're also really good. The Asian restaurant was Suki, which was the same thing at Desire RM, which we did try, so I'm sure it's very similar.
The staff here was incredible. When I say you felt like a VIP, they really, really, really went above and beyond. I mean, they were so like, if you drop something, I swear someone was a phew. Like, yeah. I mean, they were so attentive, so nice. We were walking around that day, coconuts fell off the tree. The workers literally got out a machete and cut open the coconut so that we could have fresh coconut. They did everything that they could to make it wonderful. I said the people that gave us the tour made sure that we got to see everything. They showed us everything. I mean, it was wonderful. So the staff was awesome. The playmakers there were also really great. I feel a little bit bad for the playmakers there because they put out so much energy and try to get people involved in the games and everything that's going on. But truthfully, the crowd there doesn't seem to really be there for the games. They seem to be more there for the relaxing. So you would see the playmakers put out the effort, but you know, people really didn't cheer. They were just kind of quiet. And so the playmakers did a great job, but people there seem like they're there to relax, so they're not really there for the party. Activities wise, kind of what we said earlier, the playmakers did different games. They had volleyball, they had a sexy bingo type game that they played. There was a little fashion show, but for the most part, people really didn't get that involved. There is a beach down there that you can walk across, a really nice little pier that we went and kind of stood out and looked at the ocean.
We saw people doing yoga out there, so I believe there was a yoga class.
They also have some little classes during the day, like some Zumba type classes and things like that. But for the most part, it's pretty much a chill, relaxing type place.
Didn't get to see any of the shows at night because we left since it was just a day pass, but the show area was right outside of the lobby. And the lobby, by the way, we didn't mention, but it's gorgeous. You walk in and it was just like very modern and clean, and oh, it was amazing. We didn't hear any of the music at the nightclub, but the music that they were playing at the pool was really good. We actually preferred that music best. We just really like pop music, that kind of stuff. It wasn't like too EDM-y or anything. We felt like it was nice and relaxing, but still upbeat. So we loved the music at the pool.
Some miscellaneous things, it is nude optional. So if you want to be naked, you are more than free to walk around the property there and do that. There was a lot of people participating in the nudity aspect.
And that's just at the pool area or at the hot tub area. You cannot be nude walking through the lobbies. At dinner, you do have to follow the rules for those places.
One thing that we want to talk about that we did not personally get to see is the parties. And we asked a lot of people so we could try to get a really good idea of how the parties worked at Pearl.
The night parties.
Yeah, and most people said that people would go to the club for 15 or 20 minutes and then everyone pretty much went to the hot tubs. People were playing in the hot tubs, and then by 11 to midnight, the parties were kind of over, and that was it. So we didn't get to see them, so we can't really say exactly that is what happens, but from every single person we asked, we got a general consensus of the same exact thing. So that's how we heard that the parties worked at nighttime there. Another really cool thing that we liked is the animals there. They have Cody's there, which are these really cute little things, and there was and they had some huge iguanas, which were super cool. And I mean, there's just a lot of nature there, so we really enjoyed that. It feels very lush as well. And so I liked just walking around the property because it was so beautiful and the animals were so cool.
In conclusion, it was a gorgeous resort. Just like Jay said, it was very lush. Just walking around felt awesome. It was so pretty. Everywhere you looked, you could take a picture there. It's a super classy and upscale resort. We did feel like the demographic wasn't quite our taste. We do feel like it was lifestyle, but it might be more nudist than pure lifestyle couples.
So overall, if you're looking for a very relaxing place, you can be nude, that's lifestyle friendly, that you're gonna meet other lifestyle people, we think it's a really awesome choice. But if you're looking more for a party or getting involved and a ton of talking, a ton of interacting, probably Pearl is not the best place for you. So if you want it even more in depth, we are gonna have a podcast that we'll have listed right here. Also, we made a vlog from both of them, so we have some clips from Pearl in our Desire vlog. So make sure you look out for our Pearl/Desire vlog. So if you wanna see a little bit behind the scenes and some of what the resort looks like. That will be coming out soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. It really helps us out if you leave a like, subscribe. If you guys have any questions about this resort or any other videos you'd like to see from us in the future, comment those down below so we can get to them. And thank you guys so much for watching. We'll talk to you next one. Bye!